Hello guys, my name is Ruslan Isaev. I'm an editor, composer and VFX artist from Russia, Moscow, and it will be my first tutorial in English, special for Adam Long. He wants a tutorial, and why not? And not for him only, but for other people who want to create seeing what I made. Let's take a look. Okay, at first what we need a free plugin, Saber from Video Copilot. It's totally free for Mac or Windows. We need texture, a floor texture. I downloaded from Video Copilot 2, tutorial number 165, because I'm a little bit lazy for searching a cool texture, and I just download from tutorial. And I use a affix console for quick access to other plugins in After Effects. Okay, let's take a look and go to Adobe After Effects and create this scene. At first we need create new composition. 1440 by 1440 is good, frame rate 60 FPS and duration 10 seconds. Let's call it loop scene 1. And I'm so sorry about my bad English, my pronunciation, etc. because English it's not my main language. I know English, but the Russian is my main native language. Let's create a solid and call it Saber L. It means left. And add a Saber plugin. Well, we need create a guidelines, title action save. We need a center. Okay, we need create a left and right fit up. It's for left, it's for right Saber. We need to create a top and bottom. Well, it's totally random, as you want to create your own Saber shape. I want to create a rectangle, triangle. And we can change the color, but at first we need to go to render setting and composite settings. We should to choose transparent, because we will duplicate our layer. Ctrl D or Command D on Mac, and let's rename to right, Saber right, and go to the right. And it's well, I made a mistake here. Okay, that's good. Now this proper triangle. Well, as you can see, now we have a three-dimensional look of our neon shape, because right on the top we can see a little shadow, and it looks like we have a three-dimensional look. But if we change the position of the layer, now our right saber on the top, left on the bottom. If we change the position, it will change a shadow. As you can see right here, we change it and change the shadow. It only for you. You can as you want to make it. For me, it looks good. And change the color. It's good. And let's add the animation. Go to customize core and animate and offset for the left saber. From 0 go to 1 second to 100, and the same thing, but we should change the start offset from 100 go to 2 seconds to 0. Now we have this animation. Good. And let's add a smoke effect, because right now it looks good but not so, realistic, because almost every time when you create a neon effect or scene, we can see a little puffy smoke. And let's create a puffy smoke inside the saber. Go to distortion, glow distortion, and distortion amount around the 25%. Noise scale 300. Why? Because 150 is good, but it looks a little bit, not so realistic for me, and it's so, too noisy. But I want to create a puffy smoke, and 300 is good. Let's take a look. Well, wind speed is too high, and let's change the wind speed to 1 and noise speed 1.1. Just little slow down, because our camera go slowly and I want to create a slow animation of the environment, not so, madness. Same thing for left saber, 25, 300, wind speed 1. We can change noise speed to 1, not 1.1, for different pattern of the noise. Well, so far so good, and let's create ambient occlusion, because in our scene we can see here it's not floating, it's like standing on the floor, and we should create a new solid, black solid. Let's call it shadow. Let's make it black, fit the comp. Okay, go down and create a round shape. Let's feather them for 45. Feather is good. And add a opacity from 0, go to 10 frames to 100. It's for our left saber, and same thing for saber number 2. Okay, let's move them. Good. It looks pretty good. Let's make it 3D and compose it, pre-compose it. Saber, no. Neon first. Move all attributes, okay. Make it 3D. And now we should add a floor texture. Let's create a camera. Camera 45 is good. Hit OK. And create camera, create orbit null. We create a null object and it's quick to camera automatically. Let's make a floor texture, a 3-dimensional, and rotate for X to 90 degree and go down. Just like here. Okay. Let's add a motion tile effect. Motion tile, because we will moving through the saber and we need to hide texture. Good. And move the position to Z space down. Not down, but you know, to Z position. Move the floor texture to Z position. Okay. .360 and pre-compose it. Move all attributes, floor texture. Hit OK and hit a collapse. Now we can move the camera. Good. Now just let's turn off the texture and add an adjustment layer. Adjustment layer will be our, you know, create a bump floor texture. Floor texture, let's call it matte, and add compound blur effect. Compound blur and blur layer. Choose the floor texture. Duplicate the neon first. Go down and rotate to Z to X. And as we can see, we now have a floor texture, a reflection. And add a little bit maximum blur to 50. Nice. Let's duplicate neon first, neon second, and just change the shape. Let's make it, I don't know, just so, like this one, and change the animation. Go to right saber and go to customize core and offset from 0 to 100. and add a shadow. Good. Let's make a neon second 3D and move to Z space. To 5 seconds, about a 5 second. Okay. Add a camera animation. Go to camera orbit null. Add the keyframe from 0 to Z. Go further. Okay. Not now, just now. Okay. And create a reflection to second neon. Duplicate, rotation, one. Okay, go down. Let's take a look. Let's go to neon first and let's move the ambient occlusion. Good. Well, we almost done. Let's change the color for second saber from, I don't know, I love it green color, and I don't know, like this one. Okay. And what I did next to create a, you know, a loop, I just duplicate my loop first. And change, create new loop number 2 with a different color, loop number 3, different color, and loop 2 and 3 I add a mode to screen. I change a mode to screen mode and add a little, you know, handle, as you can see, and my camera keep moving like through the first loop scene, because I didn't change a camera speed, I didn't change a camera position, etc. It's a same composition as a loop 1, but I change a color and add text. Just add text to our main scene, you know, and the reflection, the same way as we add neon 2 to our scene and reflection. It's the same. And I duplicate and change the text, color, and etc. and change to screen mode. And that's it. That's how I create this cool scene effect. And then I add color correction, curves color correction, and add a little bit noise to 5%. and add a gradient ramp to background, because my background is a transparent. As you can see, I add a gradient ramp with the black and just a little bit reddish color. And that's it. That's how I made a loop scene effect. If you have a question, just ask me or write the comment below. I hope I will help you, and this tutorial is very useful to you. Thank you. See you at next time.